these.
Okay, I feel like it's not bad.
Hello. It is the end of the year, so it is basically time for me to do a cleanup, reset routine, whatever you'd like. And first things first, we need to put our hair up because, I mean, we're cleaning, so we gotta do that. In today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a reset. So something that I like to do every single year is to do a cleanup of my entire space. You know, honestly, cleaning up my space gives me that feeling of productivity. It resets the stage for me. And so if this is something you also like to do, let me know. It's honestly a bit therapeutic for me. It's time to start cleaning, right? Right? We're gonna go. So I don't know about you, but I think that organizing or tidying thing gives a sense of zen in my life. Just everything is super tidy, organized. So what I'm doing here right now is to put some decorations now that I've cleared the shelf, a bit of crystal to give off some good energy, and then also, of course, reshuffling the books. So what I used to do is group them by categories, but now I just like to color coordinate them, put all the whites on the left side and then the darker colors on the right and my journals on the far left. To be honest, I don't really know what to do with my plants. For anyone that lives in Vancouver, having this little machine is like a gift from God. You know, it's very hard to come by, and if you have one, you really don't want to leave it in the store. So it's permanently inside my office, and the thing is, I don't even know where to put all these plants. So I have one here, I have one here, and I have this like pampa grass thing. As you can see, it is actually messy in my office. So I really don't know what to do. So I'm going to try to rearrange it and see what I come up with. This is definitely not my strong suit. I'm gonna try to attempt and make this clean as much as possible. I've seen a few of these cable management videos online, to be honest, and let's hope for the best. Okay.
Okay, I feel like it's not bad. It's not the best, but I basically just tucked everything underneath, and isn't that what cable management is? It is now, okay? So we'll just call it a day, and that's it.
Alright, so I basically cleaned up my desk, wiped everything down, and voila, I am honestly pretty satisfied with how everything looks right now. So I guess I might as well do like an unofficial desk tour. So that's it. So what do we got here? We have our Apple Macbook Pro that I'm running for work at the moment. We've got a dual screen 27-inch monitors. These are not 4K, so they are actually not optimized for this screen, but I think it'll do for now. We've got the autonomous standing desk here. We've got a footrest because ever since I set it up this way where I have laptop in the middle and the two screens, I find that I'm a little bit too short for this arrangement. So I need a little footrest that I got from Amazon down below. We've got a 65% keyboard with these keycaps that I got. Let me just do a little quick ASMR for you. Is that how the keyboard people do it? Maybe. Anyways, trying here. We've got the lighting kit for when I do my videos. We've got a little stand for my phone, a Logitech MX3 mouse here, and a HyperX Quadcast mic for when I'm on calls. It's not too shabby. I actually really like it. Awesome. Good job, Grace. Oh, I am turning 34 very soon. I'm actually not too worried about being 34, to be honest. And in fact, I feel like I am in a very good place in terms of my mindset, what I want to get done, and just so much more clarity in my 30s compared to in my 20s. I would say that in my 20s, I really didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just going with the flow all the time. You know, I didn't really know what I liked. I liked what everyone else liked. And I went to where everyone else went, and I got the jobs that everyone else wanted to get, right? Or I just basically followed the path of someone else. But I feel like in my 30s, it's so friggin' different. I am so much more aware of how I'm feeling, the things I'm doing, what I want to do, what I will do, and how I will do it. Like, it's very clear. It is very strange. Maybe this is what they call maturity or growing up. I don't know, but I honestly feel like it's so great. And I think in my 30s, I can find the little joys in things. For example, like folding clothes, or, you know, enjoying this nice natural light that we've got today. Like, it's just so crazy. And I think in the past, when I was in my 20s, I didn't really care for those things. You know, I was just always chasing something, like whatever that looks like, which is very different from setting goals. Like in my last video, I talked about setting goals, but this is actually not, like in my 20s, I wasn't really setting goals. I was just chasing things for the sake of completing something or a checklist. But honestly, I feel like 30s is so great. I am so looking forward to becoming 34 and see what life has planned for me. I feel honestly very optimistic. I don't know, it's just so weird, hey? Like, I think it's just because everything is kind of falling into place now, and just honestly feels so great. So I just feel like it's gonna be even better in my 40s. So I actually have the opposite of, you know, not wanting to get old. I feel like getting old is pretty awesome because you know what the fuck you're doing now versus before. We're just following everybody else, you know? So I'm gonna finish tidying up and we will chit chat later. When I was in my 20s compared to now, I basically had a lot of stuff in terms of skincare, in terms of makeup, like getting my hair dyed, getting my lashes done and everything like that. But I feel like in my 30s now, I don't really do that at all, if at all. I sometimes have the desire to dye my hair, but I think in my 30s, I really don't have that desire anymore, really, because I always find that after 3 months or so, I want to go back to just natural hair color. And same with the lashes. Like, I used to get full-on lashes, and nowadays I just go barefaced like this, to be honest, and I kind of like it. I feel like I have a lot more time, I'm not spending as much money, and I am just honestly a lot more content, to be honest. I think in your 30s, all you want is just things to work, whether it is technology, skincare, makeup, whatever. I just want things to work, you know? So I don't know if everyone notices this, but at the back of these bottles, there's usually like a best before date, or at the bottom of this. This one doesn't have it, but let's take this one for example. Like this one here, you'll see that it only has a shelf life of 12 months because it's got the 12M on it. Some of them will say 24, some will say 6. So like a good thing that I like to do every end of every year is to really clean out my skincare, see what I don't want anymore, and just toss it into the trash. It is time to clean up my living room, which is honestly the favorite part of cleaning up because it's so easy. I think my living room is generally very tidy, so I'm really looking forward to this. Honestly, I feel like when I was in my 20s, I really enjoyed going out a lot. And by a lot, I meant like, I feel like if on weekends I am not out, I feel like I'm just not living my life to the fullest. But I feel like now that I am closer to my mid-30s, I honestly don't really care as much, which is great, to be honest. So let's now take a look at the final product of my cleaning. I omitted the kitchen because I'm gonna be honest, it is not my favorite thing to do and it takes me a hell of a long time to do it. So we're gonna skip it for this one, and maybe another video I'll just do it later, but I'm really gonna skip this one for now, the kitchen. It's just so messy. So we've got a fully clean couch with my dog's bed here. We then have the Christmas tree, of course, the bedroom over there, and everything is super tidy. With that said, let me know if this is something you also like to do in the new year, or if you found this therapeutic. Please let me know in the comments down below. And if you love something like this and would like to see more, please give me a subscribe to let me know that this is something you want to see more of in the new year. And with that said, I'm gonna close this out, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.